Good evening, everyone. I'm Grandpa from Grandpa's Adventures. And of course, over here we got beautiful Luna girl, huh? There she is. Again, I hope you all had a wonderful day. Let me go to the chat here and say hello to everybody. Hello, Laura. Hello, Diane. Hello, Mark. That's who we got so far. Cool. Let me go over here and thank my members. Life in Stitches, Lucky's House, Crazy Lynn Treasures, Cheryl Camargo, Crocheting with Leanne, Butterfly Dreams Crochet, Amy Long Crochet, Stephanie Hopper, Proverbs 31 Yarn, Linda Simpsons, Kim's Crochet, Daryl, The Lady 49, Katrina's Crochet World, Karen McMillan, Mary Webb, Peggy Newton, Mark Mulo, the other trucker James Best, Diane Sharp, Harold Fisher, Miss Kingpin, Susan M., Jenny Rupert Crochet, Rolling Through Life, and Rosanna. Thank you all so much. I do appreciate it. Hello, Angela. And hello, Angela Wright. Hello, Leanne. There we go. Hello, Rosanna. How's the weather over where you're at today, Rosanna? I'm about to check it here. We're getting into the fall, and I don't care. I'm not looking forward to the S word. 66 degrees here. 19 degrees Fahrenheit or Celsius. That ain't a bad temperature, I don't think. Be down in the low 60s tonight. Oh, rain tomorrow. Hey, Craftsman Crusher. I love the fall too. Sunny and nice and 64, so it's about the same there as it is here. Hey, Susan. Craftsman Crusher, ain't seen you in a while. Welcome. Yeah, we're getting about the same here, Mark. Days are getting shorter. Well, they're heading back to Maine in October. Well, they'll get here right about the leaf changing time. I am going to get some video with that 360 camera. That way you won't just see what my eyes see. It'll be 360 degrees. Hey, Michelle. Well, that's cool, Craftsman. Hey, Jessica. How you doing? You'll hit that like if you would, please. Yeah, they are getting shorter. And then what is it? It's October when they do the fall back thing, too. Spring ahead, fall back. Yeah, I hear you. That's what life is a lot of times, Jessica, day by day. Got to make the day the best one you can. Hey, Kelly. Luna's sacked out. Well, first Sunday in November. Okay. So we got another whole month. Geez, I think next week, Rosanna, the Freiburg Fair comes. Exactly, Jessica. That's cool, Michelle. But James Dean was quite an actor in a very short career. Week after Halloween, yeah. Yeah, then it starts being dark out at 4:30, 5 o'clock. I probably not, Rosanna. What I'd like to do is rent a Winnebago and go down there. That'd be the way to go. Yeah, the Freiburg Fair. I think that's the best fair that I've been to in America, and I've been to a few. Geez, I'm trying to picture who you are, Jessica. Which house did we work at together? I've been out of ESM now for what, 5 years? And I worked there 16 years. Yeah, well, ours has moved all around too, Mark. I mean, it's what, a 4 hours difference between here and where Rosanna's at. Used to be a weekend hit. Yeah, I mean, it could be different in Canada. I don't know when it is. Good old Google. When do we set our clocks back? First Sunday in November. Yeah, my last 10 years there, Jessica, I only worked at Athens. 3 hours for where you're at, 4 hours for California. Well, that sucks, Jessica. Well, I'm hoping that our government can get its head out of its ass long enough to fund the government, or they're going to be shutting down a bunch of things because they want to have a pissing contest between one another. One thing would be my monthly check. Oh, you're the same time as California, so it's just 3 hours difference in California. Hey, Jeremy, how you doing? Oh, they are. Having hot dogs today? She will, but not until after 7 o'clock, Rosanna. Hey, hot dogs are good, Mark. I got some leftover chicken, but now that you mentioned hot dogs, I got some ballpark beef franks. I thought I'd try them, and they're good. Hey, Raven, what's up? You had hot dogs tonight? I may have a chicken sandwich and a couple of hot dogs. I don't know. I don't want that. I don't want that leftover chicken sitting too long. And it will make a wonderful chicken salad. And then Luna can have some more chicken. She's not a real big. Hey, Amy. She's not a real big fan of hot dogs. No, I didn't have it yet, Mark. I haven't decided. It's a toss up between chicken and hot dogs because you mentioned the hot dogs. I do have a box of macaroni and cheese. Oh, the cheese hot dogs are wonderful. The cheese brats that Johnsonville has are really good. Had hot dogs because of your grandson. Yeah, I do like me some chicken salad. Oh, I am, Mark. Thank you. Hey, Zach. You know, one of those chicken breasts because those are huge breasts. I I go to a place called Hannaford, and I wait until that's another good thing about online. You can go on there and check their flyers, and I see when they have the split chicken breasts on sale. 89 cents a pound. That's cheap as hell. Chicken tacos, that would be good. I should have got some burrito shells. Glad to hear it, Zach. Hope you had a good day, man. Helping your brother with groceries, that's cool. Hey, Ace, how you doing? Yeah, you know what I found though with the chicken at Walmart is their brand one is it's got kind of like a membrane over the top of the meat. I actually found it tough, and chicken breast ain't supposed to be tough. Polka dot mac and cheese, what does that have in it? Oh, that's cool, Jessica. No, I'm not. I don't like the quality of their meat there, Amy. We have another place called George's Banana Stand, but beef is. There's a reason why I bought that. Or at Shaw's, yeah, Shaw's has good deals, but I'm in Skowhegan without a vehicle, and Shaw's is in Waterville. In Hannaford, their chicken, wherever they're getting it from, it's good chicken. Yes, Ace is Katrina's sister. Yeah, George's is really good, pricey. And unless you call them in special order, they're not selling any of the higher cut prices meats. But you go get 3 pounds of ground beef at Hannaford, and when it's cheaper, it's $9 and something. That's still a hell of a lot cheaper than going and buying a quarter pounder at McDonald's. Yeah, put a shirt on there, fool. Yeah. Hey, Jeremy. Yeah, it's cool, Jeremy. People do that. It's not just Democrats that dislike me. Yeah. Oh, in bigger city, if you want to count Waterville as a bigger city, about 20 minutes. Hey, enough of that.
Grandpa, you know you liked it. You know you liked the view.
Oh yeah, I liked it when you were rubbing your nipple, but we
Don't tell
can't
the
have that
ladies.
on YouTube.
I'm telling you, don't tell the ladies though. Dang. What's
I'll
up,
make them
Grandpa?
jealous.
What's up, everybody? I just got off, man. It was a long day. I moved like 40 loads of dump truck loads of dirt with my skid steer today. Doing grading.
Hey, Tank.
It was too much. Hey, Miss Rosanna. Hey, Mark. Miss Belady. Miss Jessica. Everybody else. So I'm just now seeing the chat, and I don't know how to scroll up, so I guess I don't get to see the rest of it. I don't know. I don't know you. Who? Me?
Well, you haven't been here before, Jessica, so you don't know anybody.
Hey, Miss Belady. Good to see you.
That's Adam.
No, that's TBC right there. See it? Tampa Boys Customs. Tampa Boys Customs about to win this weekend. I'm racing this weekend. Them boys don't stand a chance. So I did a top speed run on my bike yesterday, and guess how fast it went?
67
I
miles
wish.
an hour.
I wish. 53.
Damn, man. What happened to 70?
I don't want to blow it up. Like that's just.
No, like that's never stopped you before, man.
No, I got a race this weekend, so if I blow it up right before a race, I'll be real sad. I already got one engine blown up in the back of my truck. I got to fix. I can't get the dang. I bent the valve. So like, oh man, I've got mud on my pants. Holy crap, jeez. Oh, now I'm really gonna put a show on. I'm getting naked now.
No, you're not.
Oh yeah.
Well, don't do it in front of the camera, man.
Oh yeah, just for you, Grandpa. Right in front of the camera too.
Yeah, okay.
Demonetized.
Yeah, that's okay, Raven. People do what they do. You get that.
My buddy, guys, go check out this guy right here. Busted Knuckle Builds. He sent me some stickers.
That's cool.
Yeah, he's
like the brass knuckles.
Yeah. Busted Knuckle, man. Busted Knuckle Builds. He built some pretty cool minis.
You're usually quiet in the background, Jessica.
Hey, Precious. Hey, Amy.
Did you just call me Precious?
Definitely not. You're not Precious.
I really like you too.
I know.
Especially since you got that prison haircut.
No? Oh, dang. No smooches today, huh?
No, man. I'm not into that kinky shit.
I need to go get a haircut. Look how crazy my hair looks.
No touching.
I just cut it all. I just cut it with the freaking clippers. I don't even go get a haircut. I'm broke all the time, so it's just easier to cut it.
Yeah. When I cut mine again someday,
Never.
I got the clippers right upstairs.
I know some days I wish I wouldn't have cut it all off, but then I'm glad I did.
I know, Jessica. I think you were flirting with me, but Adam's done that before. You know, we have a past.
Yes. Me too. Me too. And it's dirty.
Oh man, we got skeletons in our closet. Hey, Mason.
I'm a pipe layer, Mark.
Oh
pipe.
shit! See, that's why we have a past.
I lay pipe day and night.
Yeah, he does. Hey, Teresa.
I'm following those. I'm about to put one of these stickers on my computer. It's gonna be. We got a Mason. I ain't seen Mason in forever. What's up, Mason?
He's a pipe laying fool.
Pipe laying fool.
Oh, somebody in. Who the hell is that in the basement?
Not me.
Oh, there he is.
Hello.
What's up, Mason?
Not much, you. Hey, I got something to show you.
I ain't seen you
Well,
forever,
let's
Mason.
keep it appropriate.
Poker chips.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
Harley Davidson poker chips. I got, let's see, 1, 2, 5 of them. 5 different ones.
I just had
Cool.
I had my. I just had it last night. My gambler chip. So
I
we
also
get
got a
away from the
keychain that
gambler
says
issue.
wild and free.
There you go. Are you wild and free, Mason? You're wild and free, huh, bud?
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Hey, Lily.
Oh,
Well, Raven,
Hi, Lily.
I'll tell you something. Back in the day, one time when I cut my hair, it was so long that it was getting in my way when I was wiping my ass.
Hey, you know what gets in the way when I wipe my ass?
What?
Dudes.
have you ever seen the movie Jack Dawn?
I can't do
Who?
The movie Black Dawn.
these.
Yeah, Black Dawn. Have you ever seen that movie?
I haven't seen it.
Steven
Hey,
Seagal.
Susan Lee.
Who?
Steven Seagal, Black Dawn.
Black Dawn.
How about the Shadow Riders?
No.
Hey, Susan.
Who's Harry Crumb?
Harry,
No.
who?
Who's Harry Crumb?
Who?
Who's Harry Crumb? John Candy movie.
I just want to see how many times I get you to say it.
I got some of those on my floor, man. Hairy crumbs.
Urban Justice.
No.
Jeez. I got a lot of movies, DVD movies.
Mark said he's seen it.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I got the DVD movie. I just bought the DVD movie of Beverly Hillbillies and Top
Hey,
Gun.
Samantha Stewart, Kelly. You got all the women in here, Grandpa. Dang, I know. See, that's where I come here. See, everyone knows what time it is.
Oh, there's that movie. John Wick. That's a good movie. Or no, Jack Reacher. That's even better.
Dude,
Yeah,
my
Adam.
Instagram video stopped at 757K. Where's it at?
Damn.
I thought I was gonna hit 1 million. It didn't make it.
You still could?
Yeah, maybe, but it did all those views in one day. Like it went from like I don't even know, a couple thousand to what it is.
Hello, Amy. But yeah, Adam, I get him young, I get him old, I get him shy, I get him bold.
There you go. Nothing wrong with that. That's
Hell
right.
to the no.
Well, I was planning on loading my bikes up tonight, but it's freaking storming rain here.
Oh, it was storming last night.
We heard that thunder as soon as I said that.
Yeah, I heard that.
It came down on me at work. Oh, I got a premiere tonight at 8 o'clock.
What are you premiering?
A video, practice with Deaf Duck.
Oh, I'll have to watch it afterwards.
Yeah, you'll be live still.
Well, no,
Maybe.
at 8 o'clock, I got to go over and give my son's cat his insulin shot.
The cat has to take insulin?
Yep.
What? That's crazy.
Yeah, they got it from the pound with diabetes.
Oh, wow. Poor thing.
Does the cat like having the shots or no?
Well,
Oh.
it's a needle.
Yeah.
He's real good about it. He's a good cat. Katrina's working, and I don't know where Kim's at.
Where's Mr. Briggs? Has he been on here for a while?
No, not for a few days. Not since Thursday.
Yeah, I haven't been on here because I've been so busy with work.
Your yellow lab is diabetic. Does he have to take insulin, Amy?
I work a 10-hour day to day at my new job. It was long.
I know Mr. Briggs' boss can give him until Friday to get the shot, or I don't know what's going to happen.
We got to get him too.
We
Hey,
don't.
Jeff.
They're making us get him. Jeff.
Are you at home, Tampa, or are you at a hotel?
No, I'm at home.
Oh, you're just in a different room.
Yeah, no, this is my new home. I moved. I actually moved twice.
Oh, you don't live with your...
16 units a day. Wow.
No, I live by myself now.
Oh, you don't live with her anymore?
Yeah, she's back with me here.
Hey, Teresa.
I moved here.
Where's Lucas?
Try the diabetic food, Amy.
He's not here.
They got diabetic cat food, and he went from 6 units down to 2.
Dang it, what was I going to show you guys that I just bought, too? Something new I bought. I don't even remember what it was. Oh, I got me a
Sally got Katrina's schedule. Like, yeah.
No, she didn't go into work until 4 p.m.
Oh.
Laura. 4 to 7. Yeah, people that have animals with something, that you do the same as you would with a person,
Budweiser. I got a Budweiser NASCAR model car. I also got a Napa one, Napa race truck. Been model cars I like buying because they're fun to put together.
Yeah. I've never done a model car.
Oh, they're fun. They're just a pain in the butt sometimes.
Oh yeah, too many small pieces for me.
Well, that and some of them take glue and paste.
Yeah. I can't.
We used to have that old real stinky glue, and I'd always get it all over the windshield. And
that's like my freaking engine, my valves. They have these little tiny retainer things that go on top of the valve, and there's a little tiny metal piece, and they are. I fought with that thing for like an hour and a half last night and still didn't get it. But I figured out that the valve is bent. That's why.
I think what the problem was is that old glue, man. If you smelled it for a while, you got high.
You know what this car is? Willie's Coupe.
Cool.
That's Hot Wheels. Them are probably worth money.
What's up, crazy?
Yeah, my room's full of stuff. I got a big sticker on my
he gets it right in the back of his neck. And there was one time I poked it wrong, and he yelled a little bit. But you can't screw around with it and act like you're gonna poke him. You got to just do it. And then it goes right in, and you give him a shot, and he's fine, and he loves up to you. And
does he get hissed at you?
No, he's a good cat. I mean, other than getting that shot twice a day, he's very active.
Yeah. Does he like Luna or no?
They get along with each other. Luna wants to be right in his face and lick him all over, and the cat's not into that. She did that with my granddaughter's rabbit, and she licked it so much its whole body was wet.
Luna don't go chasing after things, does she?
Oh, she does in the yard.
She'll try.
Yeah, the birds are lucky that she doesn't have like 2 more foot of chain. Oh, cool, Susan.
Get her done, Susan.
I'd never take her off the chain because you never know, she could run off.
You've been working the soup kitchen in a couple weeks? That's cool, Jeff. Volunteering or are they paying you?
Got me some new records.
Oh, she's going blind from it, Amy.
Grandpa ever heard of the Electric Light Orchestra?
You did what?
Have you ever heard of the Electric ELO?
ELO, yeah.
I just got their album Discovery.
Electric Light Orchestra.
Yeah, it's got the song Don't Bring Me Down, and I got their greatest hits album that's got the song Showdown. I got Ozzy on CD now. That's getting into heavy metal now.
Yeah, they're not
I'll use the phone real quick. I'll be done 1 sec.
not many people use CDs in their cars anymore.
Yeah, I got a whole crap full of them around my room. I got a stand there full of CDs.
Yeah, I got a bunch of them too, but I can go on YouTube and listen to the same music and have the video to go with it.
Yeah, I got a CD of Jeff Foxworthy. Wide open, open-minded something. I don't really know what that CD is, but it's funnier than heck.
Yeah, he is funny.
He talks about you might be a redneck if you did this or did that, and it's
Yeah.
like, my favorite part is when Seek and Destroy. He used to play with his dad's electric windows, Chrysler windows.
That's an early day, Jeff.
I didn't think Chryslers had electric windows back in the old days.
Yeah, some started very early. Yeah, Buick had them in the late 50s.
Yeah. Did you ever have a Buick Wildcat or a Chrysler
Nope.
Newport?
Nope. The big old Buicks, and they also had a thing on the floor to change the radio.
Never seen that.
Yeah, Laura, a lot of cars have that in it now, and
Grandpa know what a hot rod is?
what's that?
Do you know what a hot rod is? A Ford Coupe.
Yeah.
I got the album Eliminator on vinyl. That's a good album.
Oh, that's cool, Amy.
I like the 3433 Ford Coupe Eliminator that's in ZZ Top.
Tank, S&M, and Susan. What's that? Your track?
That's all that dirt I spread today.
Damn.
Look at the rain. This stupid thing beat me up, man. It's not like running an excavator. It beats the hell out of you. Look at this little ammo box I added to the Trailmaster. I painted it to match too.
Cool.
It's a little baby ammo box so I can keep tools and shit. It's pretty cool. Do I have a green screen or something on? I keep seeing my thing. Oh yeah, it is. You just gotta go.
Yeah, Raven, I used to have quite a record collection.
Oh, I've got
Yeah,
Look at all those freaking pictures messing up my dang Temp Boys costumes.
I got a bunch of records, don't I?
yes, you do.
I've got
Back in the day, I thought it was quite something when I could put the albums on a cassette and then play it in my car, you know.
I got Kiss Destroyer on vinyl. I've got a lot of vinyl. I've been looking for a vinyl record of Kiss Alive. That's a really good one. Problem is, there a lot of places want big money for it. But any rock group, you're gonna pay a lot of money for. Why? What kind of speakers did you have for your stairs turntable?
Hey, you got your mind. You got your mind in the gutter, Tank. Are you into a little S&M, Mark? Telling you, I'm always talking about the whips and chains.
I love Alice in Chains. That's a good song.
No, I said whips and chains.
Oh, Alice in Chains is a good group.
Mark. Oh my. And Trish, love your hair. Maybe I should do that with mine. Hair and beard, black.
I should dye mine pink.
There you go.
I need to have my own band. Problem is, where would I put my group, all my band stuff? Probably in my room. Either that or I'll start the band out in the garage. Dad will love that. Make his garage into a band room. To have my rock band in there. Grandpa should be in a band.
Why?
I don't know.
Hell, all that sex and drugs would kill me, Mason.
How about DJ? You could be a DJ. Hell, I've thought about being a DJ one time, but they don't. I bet you they pay good money for that, but usually you gotta play what they want you to play.
Yeah, the requests.
That is, if you don't, they'll kick you right out. Yeah, I'm gonna be becoming a big guy here pretty soon. 21.
There you go. You saw people with pink, purple, green, and bright red hair. Oh, and yellow hair too. Cool. It's starting to get dark out here already. Well, there.
You know?
Get any on you?
No, not this time.
Oh,
All in one shopping trip, Rosemary. Yeah, that's people like them bright colors.
Envious shopping. Everything is so dang expensive, though.
oh, I just ate a lot of food.
I miss going to the malls. I used to enjoy that a lot.
Yeah, I was supposed to go to the mall Sunday, but I freaking slept.
I think we only have one mall left here in Maine, and that's in Portland.
No, we got a bunch of them around us. There's like 3.
They closed a bunch of them in California. One of my favorite was the San Bernardino Mall.
That's a big one, huh?
Yeah, it was. They closed it
the
right
world's
down.
largest mall at?
That's in Minnesota,
Minnesota? Okay.
Mall of America.
Mall of America. That's the name of it. I was trying to think of the name. Mall of America.
They got a freaking roller coaster ride that goes through that.
Through it. I know. That's insane.
Not anymore. He's not a ginger anymore, Mark, as they say. Well, that's cool, Jeff. Hopefully it heals up right for you.
What, his foot? What happened? I didn't read it.
The doctor said he liked it. Said it was he
Wow.
liked the way his foot was.
Oh, good. Good.
Not anymore, huh, Mark? No. Don't care what color your hair is. When you get older, it turns white.
Well, you guys go. Make sure you go wish. Go karts are going fishing. Nate, it's his birthday.
Really cool.
Yeah.
He comes in here every once in a while.
Yeah.
I don't see any of the rest of the old gang.
No.
That breaks my heart. Not.
Right.
Yeah, I think I'm going to switch to the vape pen on a permanent basis, Adam.
Yeah.
Yeah, because most of the dispensaries around here, their stuff is at 67%,
Right.
and I've been go to someone else that's got stuff that's 97%.
Yeah. Exactly. All right. Well, I agree. I've been smoking vapes.
Hey Scott, how you
I
doing?
smoked for 6 months straight. But now it's hard to get them around here now. They're like putting all them restrictions on them and stuff. It's stupid. It's because people are doing dumb stuff with them and cutting them with, other stuff and stupid crap. Dummies. Ruining it for the rest of us.
Yeah, I watch a guy that does abandoned places in Canada, Mark, and he went to, I forget where it was at. He went to a place in Canada that was a batting cage. They had basketball and some other in a big pinball room, which closed down. No, I don't think so. Yeah, I don't do well with the edibles. It just hits me too hard.
Yeah, I eat edibles every once in a while, but I don't like. Yeah, no.
I'm sure liking the vape pen though.
Oh yeah.
And that's true, Amy. It's always a few that ruin it for everybody. They're always telling us not to judge each other, and then you get a couple of bad apples, and they want to make everybody else pay for them couple bad apples. Really, Scott? Yeah, a lot of them, only stay open with a couple of stores. That one in San Bernardino, California was huge. It was, 4 levels high. That one in Portland, Maine, though, they still have a couple of cool stores like Hot Topic. Halloween right around the corner. I'd like to have a couple grand and go there because they had an actual life-size version of Hannibal Lecter.
Yeah.
Yeah. Had the mask on and everything. You walk by and it'd go, well, hello, Clarice.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. When I take too big of a one, I've learned that, Raven. If I take too big of a one, man, I choke and cough. Yeah, Tank. It's too bad some states fight that.
What's it? Oh yeah.
I mean, I'm like it just because of the potency.
Well, and it's freaking so it's so much easier. You don't have to carry like a pipe or in a bag. It's just
Nope.
all there. It's
That's
simple.
it right there.
It's ready to go. Yeah, exactly. You're right. I just love the convenience of it. I could be at work and
Yep.
get puff and and go about my way.
Well, that and it looks just like a cigarette vape pen.
Yeah. You gotta be careful though. People are cutting them fucking things with shit.
Yeah. Well, yeah, like I said, this one here is
You ain't gotta work. Yeah,
97%.
yeah, that's crazy. That's high.
Yeah, put the load. Yeah, that was Buffalo Bill. He says, just put the lotion in the goddamn basket.
Yeah.
If she puts lotion on the skin, or else she gets the hose again.
You know about the hose, Grandpa.
Huh?
You know about the hose.
Yeah, well, I know about that movie. I've probably seen that 10, 15 times.
Yeah, you like that one, huh?
Yeah.
It was a good one.
What's up, Peter?
It's crazy. I can see all the way underneath my whole freaking index fingernail where I crushed it. Like the nail is not even like it's like dead. It's all black underneath it. It's gross.
No,
I hope it grows back.
I imagine, Scott, all the cities changed because we did here. Yeah, that's the one I was talking about, Mark. Minnesota. Minneapolis is in Minnesota. When I was real young, I went to did a tour of a butter factory there. Wow, 9 stores left out of 89. That's crazy.
Wow.
That is crazy. I do. One thing I like about the Portland Mall is they have one of those country kitchen buffets. Hey, Jeannie, how you doing?
Oh yeah, we have a mall. We have a Tampa mall right here. It's got some really good. Hey, Proverbs. It's got some really good Chinese food in it. I love it.
Oh, Kelly, he not only talks, he'd jump out forward at you too and yell. But that thing was a few $100. They got all sorts of hey, Diane, all sorts of different Halloween props.
Hey, Jenny.
That being the best.
Hey, Miss Diane.
No, he's not going to get the shot, Tank. He's going to wait until they fire him.
Don't worry, my boss is making me get it too. 15 people got COVID on my job site.
And I have to say I respect his right not to get it. But that's just one of the consequences of it. Seriously, what, Amy?
Yeah, it started off as like 7 or 8, the foreman being one of them, and then last week it turned into 15, and then it's like nobody was on the job site today. It was crazy.
Well, they're talking about everybody has to have it, Amy. And you know the way it's going to work is they did the mandate for anybody that has more than 100 employees. A lot of those places, if the government goes against them, man, they're going to get shut down. So they're going to say, yeah, you're going to get it or you ain't going to have a job. They did that at a hospital. So one place in California fired 153 people in one day. You know, that's, I guess, my only problem with it is that, yeah, the hospitals have been doing it for quite a while. I mean, you know, these same people that are telling other people, I mean, I got mine just because, you know, but the same people that are telling you, you must get it now, a year ago were saying, oh, I wouldn't take that because the president says it's okay. So which one is it? Is it bad like it was less than a year ago, or is it okay? Oh yeah, Mark, in Australia, they've almost completely shut everything down again. No, and you know, truck drivers, you know, when they get out of the truck and stuff, they're not going and socializing with a bunch of people.
You know, we have to have our truck drivers.
Yeah.
That's what kept us, going this whole time. Was them.
And I respect that you know some can't get it because of something that they have going on with them, and it should be their choice. And if you're that scared, I mean, you got the right to stay home. You know.
All right.
I mean, people will bring shit to your door now. Walmart's doing delivery now. Well, I don't believe they should force anybody, Mark.
No.
And I'm not giving anybody any misinformation. That's just my.
Oh, you're getting demonetized. They demonetized my little live stream I just did the other day.
Hey, Brandon. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, Brandon's Outdoor Adventure with a $5 super chat. Awesome. I was going to hang up some more super.
Yes, thanks again, Brandon.
I haven't got a YouTube check in forever.
Well, Tank, if you haven't noticed, we're getting our rights taken away slowly but surely. And unfortunately, people like to vote those people in. I know, huh, Amy? I mean, come on, there's an executive order given that people can't import bullets into the United States, but then we leave millions of pieces of equipment over in Afghanistan. Oh yeah, Peter. But they're trying to chip away all the time. That's why you see all these channels on there, these First Amendment channels. They'd be getting a lot of views.
Right. That's right, Brandon. Hey, Peter.
Oh, I hear you, Brandon. I know. Well, then I think the company will just shut down, Scott. They're going to get pressure from the government, you know. And I respect you guys fighting on, man. I back you up 100%. I mean, they've already talked about having the National Guard transport goods. You know, they've already made plans to deal with situations where if you stand up for what's right and what you believe in, they're just going to come in and do your job for you. No, they don't, Jeff. Yeah, well, Diane, people do get sick from it. And I'm not saying that. Don't anybody get me wrong. Heaven forbid if YouTube thought I was giving misinformation. You can get sick and you can die from this shit. But I also believe it ought to be your right not to get it. It's just another one of those things where they expect you to rely on someone else for your safety. When the day is done and everything's said and done, the only one that's responsible for you being safe is you. You know, but they back you into the corner. You know, a place where my son worked, where I used to work. Mental health agencies get a lot of money from the government. The government says your people get this, so you ain't gonna get no money. You either do what they say or they close your doors. Or your doors closed because you can't afford to stay open. I mean, there's a lot of people that would like to take that Constitution out of the case that it's in and rip it into shreds. I mean, you see news where you got a 4-star general, they're saying was talking to his counterpart in China and telling him that if our government was planning on striking them, he'd let them know ahead of time. Oh, exactly, Teresa. And I respect someone's right to get it as much as I do not to get it. You know, if you get it, that's your personal choice and good for you.
I know I don't want to get it, but I'll get it if they make me.
Prepared to go where, Tank? Oh yeah, Teresa. I've never said that I have a problem or think anything less of people that get it. I got it. And that was my personal choice to get it. Well, that's something, Tank, where there, that's another big controversy out there because Oscar De La Hoya, at 50 years old, probably one of the most fit human beings on this planet, had both of his shots and still got it. Well, Scott, I'm not talking about driving your trucks, my friend. The National Guard has plenty of 18-wheelers. Yeah, and that's what I'm talking about, Jeremy. You can still get it. I guess not as bad. I mean, I'm not a doctor.
Well, you can definitely still get it.
Raven, I haven't kept up with baseball. Exactly, Teresa. But the whole problem with this whole thing is that when this started out, it all started out as politics. And as soon as they brought it into it, then it was one tail after the other. Hey, Jeff.
Hey, Pops.
Yeah.
Tampa.
What's up, bud?
Well,
Oh,
Peter, they haven't said anything. I got the Johnson and Johnson, which they haven't said anything about needing a booster for that after they ran that into the ground. Oh, you're trying to change the subject, Raven?
I'm waiting to see how long Briggs is before he's on the unemployment line.
Yep, Amy knows.
The National Guard steps in. They ain't gonna care about FedEx and their trucks. They're just gonna do it for them.
No, I know they can't. They can't come in and take over trucks in private land, but put it in military vehicles and haul it around. Do I think they would do that? Damn
Yep.
right.
Yep.
Damn right I do.
Hi, Rosanna.
Just to prove to people that they can.
They might not like it, but they gotta follow orders.
Well, think about it. If they could go in and completely keep the trucking industry alive by using the National Guard, that's a big message to the rest of everybody else. Yeah, people, Scott, on both sides, they take it to too big an extreme.
Well, I know there's some stores here. You're walking out the door and you see somebody walking up with a mask on. It's like they step back about 30 feet and wait for you. Kind of almost makes you laugh at them.
And Tank, I am too, but the way it works is the way they do things is they take away your livelihood.
Well, that's because they finally figured out that most of the people are like sheep, Jeremy. They're just going to follow along.
It's all about the message that's put out there.
Yep, you keep putting out shit messages and on the paper and TV, pretty soon everybody just believes it all.
I mean, imagine if the headlines were tomorrow that a couple of really big trucking companies were shut down because their employees refused and the government was going to take it over. Oh, there'd be people waiting in line, backed up for around the block to get vaccinated the next day. Well, no, Peter, not in every case. Oscar De La Hoya spent 4 days in the hospital. It depends on the person. And, my whole problem with it is some of it's honest and some of it isn't. And that's just it. Nobody really knows what the hell is going on. Hey, Christy. Wow, that sucks, Teresa. And you know what? You're a good mom. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You need to do you see, what you're doing is you're taking care of your own. You're taking care of your business. Someone's not forcing you to do that. There is a difference.
Right back.
When you start getting used to the idea that someone's going to be in charge of keeping you safe is where the problem lies. Hope you're doing good, Christy. Yeah, that's true, Jeremy. Hey, Diane.
Hey, look, Diane's here.
Hey, Jeff, how are you?
Oh, I'm all right. And you?
Good.
And that's right, Teresa. It's where the manipulation and the force comes in. Well, Scott, like I said, man, continue the good fight. But if push comes to shove and things keep on going the way they're going, that mandate will go out for everybody.
Uh-huh.
I hope you stay gainfully employed. I do. But a lot of people in here ought to know how the government works and the power they have to do things to companies.
That's right.
So anyway, Pops, I don't think next week, but I think the week after, they're talking they're going to get the big cider press out and start making apple cider for our next show.
That'd be cool.
Oh, yeah, you got to see this thing. Big wooden monsters thing. I bet you it weighs about 3,000 pounds.
Yeah, exactly, Teresa. Yeah, and see, then there's people like that, Tank, that can't take it. But it all comes down to the company. That's like I'm exempt from wearing the mask because of COPD. That didn't stop Walmart from telling me I couldn't go in their store.
Uh-huh.
But you know what? I only go in that store now when I absolutely have to. I'll order stuff off of them from online because it's cheaper.
Have them deliver it.
That's what I do.
Okay. Are you ready? All right.
No, there's been some real interesting football games, Jeremy, where they're saying F Joe Biden.
Yeah.
F Joe Biden.
Yeah, and I sold the tractor Sunday, too. Did you get it?
Yeah, same here, Raven.
You missed, didn't you?
Who are you talking to?
Diane.
I'm playing with the cat, Jeff.
Oh, I thought you were throwing stuff at it.
No, I'm throwing her toys at her
Oh,
because
did
she
she
sits
catch
in
it?
the hallway.
Exactly, Rosanna. It should be. It should be a
That's just
personal
thought I'm
choice.
working on a blanket.
You know, and if you have a problem with someone not wearing a mask, then you have the choice. You can stay home.
That's right.
Just don't make it someone else's responsibility to keep you safe. That's
Don't
like
and don't expect the government to pay you anymore.
no, they don't, Teresa. But like I said, it wasn't a mandate. It was Walmart's choice to say that we don't care if you have a health problem and need to wear or can't wear a mask. If you don't wear one, you're not coming in our store. You can stand outside and we'll go do shopping for you. And then what? I'm gonna give you my card and my PIN number?
Yeah,
I
right.
don't think so. Nope, she just got cats, I think, Mason.
No, I have one cat, Mason. She acts
don't
like
think
a dog. I throw the toy and she brings it back.
I don't
Plays
think
fetch.
there's much chance of seeing a Walmart employee doing your shopping for you, anyways.
Hey, Amy,
Way
thank
to
you.
go,
Thank
Amy.
you.
Oh, I know why Amy did that.
I do too. I think she said earlier that it wasn't the same without seeing Diane dance. There you go.
There you go, Amy.
Thank you, Amy. Yeah, I order on Amazon too, Raven.
I don't order food off Amazon. I find them very
No.
expensive.
No, they're too crazy.
Yeah, so Sammy put a hole in this bed too now.
Uh-oh.
Well, she puts holes in the bottom of them from dragging it around the house.
That's because they want to be near you, Jeff.
Well, no, she drags it into different rooms. Then when she's bored, she'll go take it and flip it over. Then she'll flip it back. Then she'll rearrange it. Kind of like she carries a football around with her, like she's going on a road trip all the time.
Yep, Amy said, play it, Grandpa. I know, Teresa, that's wrong. It's wrong either way, you know.
Exactly.
People come up to you when you're not wearing one and almost get right in your face and tell you that you should, and they're coming up and getting your face when you don't have one on.
I still like the people you see driving down the road in their car all by himself with mask on.
Yeah, I mean, you know, myself, I find that odd, but to each their own. But you shouldn't be going up and getting someone's face and belittling them because they're wearing one. Oh, I've had to when I went into Walmart before, Tank, but like I said, now I order most of it online. Especially the big bag of dog food. Hell, I don't have to go in there and pick it up and put it in a cart, then haul it to the car, and then haul it in the house. They put it right outside my door.
Can't beat that, huh?
Nope.
Nope.
The biggest problem I have with masks is I can't walk with them on there. I can't see what my feet are doing.
I can't breathe, but I still have to wear it.
Well, it's annoying when you have to look straight down to see where your feet are so you
Yep.
can walk.
Oh, well, bless you. Yeah, I go into Walmart. I use one of those carts.
I should use one of them, but the last time I used one, the battery died halfway across the store.
Yeah.
Oh my
well,
God.
that was always a problem too, but they've replaced most of them now.
Well, a lot of it too is because people use them and then they just leave them and then they don't get charged.
And then that in-store use only. What do you think? Why do you think I got this damn thing? So I can go to the door and then walk to the car and bring the car over? And no, I take that thing right out to my car.
Oh, jeez.
Good one, Christy.
Oh, no.
But one day in Walmart, Christy, I farted, and the woman in front of me said, "That's gross." And I said, "Well, your mask doesn't work and you're too close."
Sometimes it's kind of embarrassing when you let one rip there and people look at you funny. Especially when it's a real nasty one.
Yeah, I try to do that as well, Teresa, but I have zero tolerance for assholes. I really have enjoyed watching the First Amendment auditors lately.
Oh, I finally got my 9/11 flag a couple of
Oh,
days
that's
ago.
cool.
Yeah,
Good
finally.
for you, Jeff.
So I took it out of the bag, put it on a pole, and drove around with it on the back of the Jeep. And the most annoying thing is it won't blow out until I'm doing like 45. It just hangs there.
Exactly, Teresa. Well, Tank, I don't have any teeth. I don't give a shit. People don't like it. They
Don't
have
look.
to. They don't have to watch me gum my food.
My mother always said, people don't like it, don't look at them.
That's right. That's right, huh, Luna? You want to say hi to everybody, Luna? You're going to just lay
Yeah,
there?
she's been waiting. She's over there waiting patiently.
Hi, Luna.
Oh, baby girl. You got your
Luna?
pillow dirty, Luna. I need to wash that thing.
Luna.
She was in a mood earlier today. She didn't want her biscuits.
Oh,
Really?
Typical female, right, Grandpa?
Yeah, I don't know about typical female.
Well, if she had her moods and
She definitely has that.
Jeremy,
yeah.
there's more than 13 that died over there.
No, the 13 that died in that
I know
That,
what he's saying.
that
But there's
bombing.
more than 13 that did die over there so far.
Oh yeah, there's been over 1,000.
Yeah.
That was just in that one day.
And he's got no intentions of going over there and trying to get any out.
No, because it would hurt somebody's itty bitties.
no, he only wants to get the Afghanistans out, not the Americans.
And unlike some people, I can see the lunacy and the corruption on both sides.
Oh, yeah. It's definitely both sides.
Because lately, Mitch McConnell there said that they would support disaster money for the hurricane and for disaster money to go to Afghanistan, but they won't sign anything that raises the debt ceiling.
I got a kick out of his thing yesterday, I think it was. He was on there going on about Democrats don't need Republicans. Democrats are in a position, they just do what they're going to do and run the country the way they want it anyways. They don't need nobody.
Yeah, well, the problem being is, come middle of October, when they run out of that excess money that they've been taking it from, some things are going to stop getting paid.
Yeah.
Government employees, the military, people on Social Security, people on SSI.
Yep.
Well, our governor knows how to work that. You just drop a couple dollars in the right spot here, and people think, oh, he's a wonderful guy again.
Well, that sucks, Raven. I'm so sorry to hear that. One of them was that girl that made national news holding that Afghan baby.
And now they're trying to go after the border patrol down in Texas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they were trying to keep the people from entering the country with the horses. Now there's a big uproar in it, saying that they were, treating them not right and all this other stuff.
Well, I've seen too where he's trying to black out all the media, everything down there, so that nobody knows what's actually really happening, which is too late. Everybody already knows what's going on.
They grounded the Fox drone.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, making it FAA.
Because of the 11,000 Haitians under a bridge.
Yeah.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Good evening, Scott.
Hey, Scott.
Fun.
Don't lie, there ain't no fun in it anymore.
Sorry, Jeff. I try and have fun every day.
I do. I mean, there's something always interesting in every day.
But, every time I see news locally or nationally, I go, wow.
Yep. Just when you thought it couldn't get worse, it does.
Yep.
Well, I'll give you two good examples of what I saw in the last week. One, there was a local guy. His father's the city court judge. He walks down a Riverside Avenue in my town, and there was a dog barking. they got him on video camera reaching over the fence and going like this, pounding the dog in the face at 2:00 in the morning. Well, I don't agree with that. I also wouldn't want dog barking. I mean, there's other ways of handling it, but now these people saying he won't get prosecuted in that, which he probably won't. But like the owner of the dog said, my wife had to stop me from going outside and making him part of the undercarriage of my car.
Well, first of all, at 2:00 in the morning, a dog shouldn't be outside barking, disturbing the neighbors.
That's exactly that's exactly it right there.
Belongs in the
and-
house
and-
at 2:00 in the morning.
Bingo. But I made that comment and I was an a-hole. And I said, well, you know something? Okay, now I love my dog. And the guy says, you don't love him as much as I love mine. I said, well, you don't know
really?
me. I said, believe me, my Mr.
No, I
Briggs,
don't.
anybody that
Ace.
knows me knows I love Mr. Briggs. He was my buddy for 14 years, almost 15 actually. He would have been 15 this December.
Well, I can venture to say, Scott, that we love our dogs enough, the three of us here that have dogs, to where they're not outside at 2:00 in the morning.
Exactly. Well, he had a fenced-in yard. I understand that. I got a fenced-in yard too. I'd let Briggs out at 2:00 in the morning if he had to go to the bathroom, but I wouldn't leave him outside all night to bark at the neighbors.
Right.
Exactly, and that's where the problem is. When Luna goes out at 11 or 12, she sees or hears something, and she starts barking. I bring her ass right inside.
Now, but Sarah, here's the point though. And I said to him, and he didn't, and everybody said said I was wrong for saying that until I made a point. And I says, okay, it's like my dog. Believe me, if someone came in, like if someone did a home invasion on my house when Briggs was alive, he would have just gone up and licked him. He was that kind of dog. He was not someone that was.
Yeah.
I mean, you saw him enough. He didn't have a mean bone in his body. He would have even licked Jeff, even though he's from New Jersey.
Hey.
Hey, me and Jeff pick on each other. It's all good.
I'm from Jersey too, Scott. Knock it off.
Oh,
Yeah, you're not as ugly as
Now you stepped on the
You're not-
wrong place.
you're not as ugly as Jeff though.
Oh, thanks.
And he picks on me and I pick on him. So it's a love-hate relationship. But anyways, Briggs wouldn't bite anybody. But he did bite Jerry up the street, the Democrat.
Well, Bosco won't bite nobody. Sammy's kind of not sure about her.
Now,
Hard
if
to
someone
tell with
came into
her.
my house like that, though, when Briggs was alive, I probably would have. They wouldn't have been the undercarriage. They would have been under the ground with lead. That's a whole different scenario, though. But I said, so what good would it do to go and run over the guy? Because you know what would happen? We'd see a headline in the newspaper: blah blah blah, arrested for vehicular manslaughter. So it's 5 years in jail. So you're going to give yourself a criminal record and spend 5 years in prison over a dog. Because, I mean, if it was a human and you did that, well, the courts would see it different. But we're talking a dog. It's. I'm not saying I agree. I mean, because to me, most pet owners call their dogs human almost. But, but you know what I'm saying, though.
Well, it's like my neighbor. She lets her dogs out sometimes 4 in the morning, and as soon as that door opens, they just run right out to the edge of the fence and stand there and bark at nothing.
Exactly, and that's what this dog was doing. But my point is this: I mean, I'm sure Grandpa knows what I'm saying. It's like he loves Luna, and if someone hit Luna like that, as much as he'd like to go out there and put a bullet in their head and say they're done with them, I would hope he would use a little common sense and say and call the cops like this guy did and have him arrested, because it would make more sense.
Oh, yeah, we'd have some words.
Oh yeah, but you wouldn't kill the guy for doing that, even if, because it wouldn't be worth going to prison for.
No.
That's what I mean. People look. I mean, it's like a cop that the cops, they say, dude, pull over people that shouldn't, blah, 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 blah. No, all they're talking is hang them all and kill them all.
Yeah.
That ain't solving the problem. That's just as bad as the cop that did the shit.
Yeah, you know, when it comes to things like that, Scott, with the dog, you know, people have to have common respect for each other. You know, like us, like my son Jeremy, you and Jeff, we're not going to leave our dog out there barking. And should someone else come up there and smack them because they're barking? Hell no. Walk at a different time. What up, Patrick?
Hey, Patrick Hattrick.
You know, Luna, like I said, Luna barks at 11 o'clock at night. What am I thinking? Well, the guy next door, I don't particularly like him. He's an asshole, and he verbally misuses his son. But I also know he gets up at 4:30 in the morning and goes to work. Hey, Mark,
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well, I got my neighbor. She's mad at us right now because Dad's like
Yeah,
an idiot.
Hold that thought. Thank you. Way to go, Diane. Thank you, Mark.
But, yep, it's always something.
Uh-oh,
Yeah.
somebody's pinging.
You know,
Not
that's
me.
not right either, Tank. You know, if I take Luna out walking, I got a baggie with me, okay, or a plastic bag from Hannaford or from Walmart. And if she does it on someone's yard, I pick it up. If it's over on the bank property's grass, hell no, I leave that shit right there.
Well, Sammy took there a couple of days ago. She chased a bear across the backyard, and this thing bounced right through the fence in the neighbor's yard. There, took out two of the metal things. Of course, Dad, as soon as the neighbor come home, told her all about how Sammy chased the bear and it bounced off the fence. So now she's all mad at us again.
Well, Tank, I would think that was more involved than just dogs with the mentally ill person.
Yeah, it's just like I was trying to explain to Cajun when I was on one of his streams. He was asking, I was telling him about all the land I got. He says, "You can't hunt it." I says, "No, it's because it's actually residential. It's because my family sold a bunch of land off in the 40s, and there's a levee, a dike levee, and it's only, you've seen me down there with Briggs and that. Christ, you can see houses on the other side of the dike. I wish I could hunt down there. There's all kinds of bear and lions. Help me out here. Deer and foxes and everything else. Turkey.
Yeah.
But I can go coon hunting because I can get them with an axe. That's how they did it in the old days.
Yeah.
I had a friend that lived in the next town over, Norridgewock. I know Jeremy remembers, and Don Drayton. They had a farmhouse, and there was 2 apple trees, probably maybe 60 feet from his bedroom window, and he'd get 4 or 5 deer in a week.
Well, Briggs, how long do you think that was right there would last against the bear?
Not long.
But she's crazy enough to go after it.
Oh yeah, Briggs would go after it too. But then as soon as that bear growled, he'd run. But I took Maggie. I've been training Maggie with a coon. I think she's gonna be. It's kind of fun. Everyone thinks it's funny, but Maggie's not full-blooded coon hound. Briggs was. Briggs sucked at coon hunting. I personally think Maggie's gonna put Briggs to shame. She's got. What's that?
Oh, Jeremy said, and some geese too.
Oh, there's all kinds of geese down there. I wish I could hunt them damn things.
Me too.
Yeah, see here, if
Hey, Kim.
if you live out of the city, you can shoot. You know, you can go outside and target shoot. You know, the thing of it is you shoot a deer, and hey, you know, it was eating my corn.
Hey, Kim.
You do have a right to protect your property, and they had to do that because there was fox and bears coming in and killing people's livestock.
Well, we got so much deer here. And I'm not exaggerating. I've actually worry about hitting the deer more in my suburbs than I do out in the country. There's that many deer here. And they had a board meeting last week. They're going to actually have a controlled hunt down by the river. They said, and I was at that meeting, and I said, maybe you ought to ask the landowner. And they said, and the one council member was saying, we don't need his permission or their permission. I said, you don't even know who owns that land? It's state owned, and about 8 of the board, there's like 9 board members, and this new guy who's only been there a year, and yes, he's a Democrat, said, I don't care. It's state property. You know, we had the right to go down there. And I said, and maybe you ought to ask the owners. And they said, well, I'm not going to bother looking up the owners. I said, yeah, you might. He said, I walk down there every day. And I said, I looked at him. I says, you're officially trespassed from going down there. And he said, well, you can't do that. And they all started laughing at me. And they said, what, may I get in on the joke? I said, he owns it. Impossible. He lives over on blah, blah, blah Avenue around the corner. The man drives a 18-year-old cars. He has nothing new over there.
Yeah, see, here's state land you can't hunt on.
Our governor took that away. He's trying to ban hunting, period.
Thank you, Kim. Well, see, getting to something that Scott said, if we didn't have deer hunting here or moose hunting, they'd be getting hit on the highway left and right. They do anyways.
Yep, exactly.
And I can tell you
but I just thought that was ironic.
Yeah. And I'll tell you what, you hit a deer, you're going to mess your vehicle up unless you got
a little bit.
You hit a moose, 9 out of 10 times you die. Because if you hit it head on, they're tall enough to where you take their legs out and they come right through the windshield.
Yep. I've seen people do that. I've seen it with a deer.
Well, put it this way, deer. I'll tell you how bad a deer can be. When I was in high school, one of the teachers missed the entire school year because a deer jumped through her kitchen window. She had a brick ranch house, and the kitchen window was low. Deer jumped, saw something in the kitchen that must have thought was real. It dove through the kitchen window and ran all through the house, put a hoof inside her husband's stomach, and her husband actually died from it because he ruptured his kidney by sticking a hoof in it while they were sleeping in bed, and because it ran across their bed and ransacked the house to kill their husband. Mangled their dog to the point to where the dog had to have one of its legs amputated. It survived miraculously. And their granddaughter, because she was an older woman, their granddaughter was almost trampled, but she grabbed her granddaughter and got underneath the bed. Her granddaughter was like 3 months old. She was babysitting. She grabbed the granddaughter and got under her bed. But that's from a deer. Could you imagine what a moose would have done?
Oh yeah. Kim, could just think about that, Kim. If you wouldn't have just hit the hindquarters there, you know how when you hit it, how that ass end or the front end came right up. They're at that height. I mean, I've seen cars here in Maine where it's taking the whole top off.
I wouldn't want to drive a car like mine up in Maine.
Well, actually, if you were going real fast, you'd go right underneath the moose.
Probably as low as that car is.
They are,
but tall. I don't want to find out.
They're really tall, Scott.
I know. I've seen them. I almost hit one with a semi.
They're taller than a horse, and weigh about Weigh about as much as a cow. Yes,
You know what's
Mark.
funny? Well, they are. They're considered a cow.
Yeah.
They I remember I went to Colorado. My cousin lived there, and the first thing she when I went out there to visit her, because she lives out in Colorado, she says,
Hey, Allie.
"Watch out for the moose shit." She said there's signs on the highway, and I didn't believe her. And I went up, I think it was Route 40 up through the hills, and there's actual signs that said "Beware of moose" and "moose shit." They had a picture of a shit emoji on the side. This side, I couldn't believe it. That was funny.
Well, would you want to step in a pile of moose poop?
All I know is I saw one of the piles. I understand why they say it could be a road hazard. Could you slippery shit like that? You'd be sliding.
It's very good, but they're like malted milk balls. They actually dry that and bag it and sell it on Amazon.
Oh,
What?
Moose crap.
What do they do with it?
People make jewelry out of it.
oh,
I'm telling
that's
you, look it
gross.
up.
Hey, I'm not saying you're nuts, but I wouldn't want to. Hey, hey, look at this.
Those YouTubers I watched, they're the Bell Life, before they got their channel taken down, they ordered a bag of it and put a spoon of it in their mouth.
I don't think I would go that far.
Ugh.
No, wait a second. They put a spoon of moose shit in their mouth.
Yes, all three of them.
Oh my God. I don't want to know that. I don't want to know the channel. That makes me gag just thinking about it.
Yep.
No, not moose.
And this from a guy that eats liver pizza.
It was moose
Hey.
poop. It was moose poop. I'm telling you, go on Amazon. You can buy bags of it. Not moose poop pellets. Their crap is like a deer. It's round, and it ranges from cocoa puff size up to malted milk balls in a great big
Oh.
pile.
You know something, Jeff? There's a big difference between liver and shit. For one, the liver's cooked.
How do
Yes,
you know
they-
the poop wasn't cooked?
They use it for a lot of artistic different things. Exactly, Mark.
Oh,
Genuine Maine moose poop jewelry.
But let's face it. People complain about they complain about all this, the economy, this and that. We got our stuff to worry about too, like the fact that that Jimmy Carter. Yes, I said Jimmy Carter. He wrote a book about 3 years ago, and yes, I actually have the book and read the book. He did write. He made one. It's called Our Shrinking Moral Values, Our Endangered Values. Excuse me. And you know something? He may not have been a good president, but he could write. He wrote a good book. I suggest you look it up or get it from the library. It's called Our Endangered Values, and he talks about stuff like, people thinking it's like, for instance, like the guy that I put in the comment, an 80-year-old man in Tonawanda, New York, was in a restaurant with an oxygen tube on. And I'm thinking, man, that sounds just like my old man was. The guy walks in the restaurant and he could not, and the maitre d' told him to put a mask on. He said he couldn't breathe because he had a medical issue. It was quite obvious because he had oxygen tubes in, right? I can't remember if it was a customer or one of the other workers refused to take that as an answer, and they pushed this 80-year-old man to the ground. The 80-year-old man suffered a fractured skull and died instantly. He died before the ambulance got there. This guy was charged with manslaughter, okay? And because he did not kill, you can look it right up online. It's right there. 80-year-old man pushed it down and blah blah for not wearing a mask in Tonawanda, New York. Because of New York's new no cash bail, because he didn't kill a relative or a friend or someone that he knew, he was given an appearance ticket for killing somebody. Now, if that was my old man and he did that, it would have been man pushes a man in a hospital. Man pushed a man in a restaurant. Son goes out in the parking lot, puts a bullet in the guy's head when he's coming out.
So, I remember that being all over the news, and do I think that was extreme? Yeah, but do I also think an 80-year-old ought to be out there standing and doing bullshit when they're telling you to back up? No.
Oh, I'm not saying either one was right, but to push the guy down, an 80-year-old man, I mean, I hope that made him feel good.
No, myself, I would have turned him around and guided him myself.
Yeah.
There is such a thing as excessive force.
Explain yourself,
Yeah.
Katrina. You're late.
Because she's working girl now.
I mean, it definitely
I know
didn't
that.
make that police department look good. So what they did is they had one situation with rioting, and then cops out there using excessive force on an 80-year-old man. It was bad on both sides.
Yep. Someone said, I don't know if the guy's gone to court or not, but I heard that the guy supposedly got 6 months of jail time served because he did something else and they revoked his bail, and he spent 6 months in jail, but he got 6 months in jail time served, and I can't remember a fine. I'm thinking, wow.
Well, the laws have gotten really lax in a lot of states. And it
I
don't
ain't the word for it.
It don't just pertain to the police. I mean, you got people out there committing a third murder and have been given bail on 2 other ones when they did it.
Yeah. I mean, but seriously, Grant, but what I mean, come on, what do you think one of your kids would do if that was you? And even if they pushed you down, you had an oxygen bottle, oxygen tank on, they pushed you over and you died. You think they would have accepted that as a fair?
No, first and foremost, though, my kids wouldn't let me go out and get in the middle of some stupid shit like that.
No, but you know what I'm saying. I mean, shit happens. You never know. But I'm saying, even if it did, if something like that happened, I don't think they would sit there and say, "Oh, that's all right. My father was in the wrong," you know.
Right. Oh, exactly. But, you know, it's the way the laws are now. You don't have nothing to do with that. Everybody's getting away with things. It ain't just the policeman.
Yeah, but it wasn't a cop that pushed him. It was a civilian, I think. But
No,
it don't matter.
It was the cop, Scott. I remember.
Uh-uh.
I remember the news.
All I know is that to get 6 months in jail for a sentence is not what I call.
Well, there'll be
Fair.
other consequences for that. You know, with a jail sentence, I believe in New York, you can't be a cop anymore. So he won't have a job either.
No, he'll have a job. He'll probably be a security guard.
Shit, here, cop does something wrong. The union gets behind them. Next thing you know, the town is paying the lawyer bills for both sides, and they usually get off anyways. Hey, Junkyard.
Hey, Junkyard.
Are you thinking that one that was in D.C., Grandpa, or the one up in? There's 2 of them. There's one in D.C. like that, and there's one in Tonawanda, up in near Buffalo.
I don't know, Junkyard. I'm not familiar with that story.
No, I'm talking. Yeah, I'm thinking. No, this one I'm thinking is Tonawanda because I just looked it up, but I think it was this one. It happened in a restaurant. This one, the guy was the one that would refuse to put a mask on when he walked in the restaurant because we had oxygen tubes on, which I can understand that, but either way, but that's, I mean, that's kind of stuff that book's about. It's like, yeah, you know, some, so it's like he wrote a good book, but he wasn't, that's what's funny.
What are you doing, babe?
He wasn't a good president, but he could write, he was good morally.
What up?
What up?
Explain yourself. You're late.
Can
I
barely
know, I
hear
just
you,
got home
Katrina.
from work.
Work? What's that?
Oh, you know.
No, I don't know anymore.
No,
No.
I'm just eating.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
Sorry to hear that. Yeah.
What are you eating?
I didn't
I'm
hear,
having
Katrina, are you
rice and
pregnant or
mushrooms.
not?
Huh?
I didn't hear, are you pregnant or not?
No,
Nope.
she's not pregnant.
Look out, Maggie. Come on.
Nope.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't hear yet. I thought I
Menopause.
remember menopause.
Yeah.
Come on, Mr. Stratton.
Woman of pause.
Yeah, that
Woman
too.
of pause.
I know I'm only going to be on for like 8 more minutes. Well, no, I can do a half hour more. I'm going to give the cat his.
Well, you have to stay on. Katrina just got here.
Yeah, I'll do it until at least 8:30. I got to go give the son's cat his shot.
I just can't see a cat really letting you do that, but I guess they will, huh?
He does. He's happy to see me when I come there, and then
Really?
I lay him on the couch and pull up the back of his neck and poke it right in.
What the guy get this shot of cat? The cat a shot for?
Diabetes.
Oh, yeah, that will do it.
My neighbor
Yep.
did that to her dog for 10 years.
Yep, it's not that big of a deal, you know. He's a good cat. I love cats. You know, he's a good.
Yeah. It's probably easier to do it on a cat than have to do it to yourself 3 times a day, huh?
Yeah. I worked with people that had to do that.
Yeah, I know somebody has to do that too.
Did
My
you have
parents had a dog that had epilepsy.
You got
You didn't do
menopause,
nothing, huh,
sister?
Junkyard?
So you want to see how far I've gotten?
Hey,
Grandpa?
Katrina.
And Diane?
Yeah, let's see that.
Diane.
Yes. Oh, wow. Nice.
You know, that
Wow.
almost looks like a kind of a maze.
That is
Yeah.
cool.
Here, let me turn this light on. I learned how
That's
to do it
coming out
last
really
night.
good, Katrina.
Thank you.
Yeah, see, when it's done, Katrina will, when she's live, she'll hold that up and shake it back and forth and say, "Send me your money, send me your money."
That might do it too.
And it'll put everybody in a trance. Hey, Thomas.
Put me in a chance. I won't be able to send nothing anyways.
How was work, Katrina?
I was a bad girl. I bought a bag full of yarn
Why?
because I get 20% off of everything.
So you bought more?
Yep. I did.
So what you're saying is you're going to be working for nothing then until you get all the yarn.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of takes away from the whole point of working then.
Thank you,
Well,
Kelly.
then she can make stuff and then sell it.
Yeah.
I know that did, Junkyard, that did look like a Pac-Man game thing, huh?
Well, and even pillowcases, like they're on for 50 cents, and I got 20% off of that. So I paid
Busy?
40.
Were you busy today?
It wasn't too bad. I got me some purple
Ooh.
Purple.
and some dark gray.
Now, I don't know about Kim, but I'm sure she can tell us. Katrina just started Mosaic,
I did. And
like within the last couple of days. What about Kim? Did Kim just start it too?
yep,
Yeah.
she started the same day as I did.
Wow.
And then I got
Yep.
2 of these.
The girls are amazing.
Oh, those are pretty.
And I got 2 of these.
Ooh, I like that color.
These are those new.
I can't do it.
These
more
are those new ones I
between
was
at the
telling you
same
guys
time.
about. Now it's Burnett Handicrafters. It's stripy cotton, and they're $5.99, and I get 20% off.
Hey, Michelle.
These are the. We just got them in, and they're 130 yards in both.
Well,
How
that's
many
something,
feet is that?
Thomas. That ain't good, Thomas.
And then I got
Thomas was
my
messing
mill
around with
ends.
chainsaws again, huh?
It was good, Rosanna. And then I got purple.
Oh, I
A
want
big
one too,
purple.
Purple.
but not that color.
And then I got a rain, like a gray. And then I got a calendar.
The calendar, the year's almost over.
Yeah, I know.
She liked the pictures.
One of them, huh?
You don't need any more food, Miss Magpie, you piggy. You eat worse than a horse. They should have named you Miss Moose, the way you eat.
Yeah, it's irritating because they have to do, which I think is weird. When they scan the stuff in, you have to do 20% off of everything one by one. You can't do it all together at the end. You have to do them separately. I'm good, Grandpa.
That's interesting.
You know he's not going to let you go now.
No. Oh,
Holy shit, you're scaring the neighbors now. You'd be losing subscribers, you leave this one up.
which one,
Hi,
Precious?
Grandpa.
What, Katrina?
Precious said, Katrina, how much is that new yarn you showed? Oh, the cotton? It is $5.99 for 130 yards, and I got 20% off of that. So. Oh, wow, Thomas. Ouch.
Yeah, you found out that just because it ain't running don't mean that it isn't sharp,
That's right.
especially if you sharpened it right.
Oh, nice,
Well,
Michelle.
he must have sharpened it right.
Yep. Well, them little teeth are sharp.
Yep, $5.99.
Oh, yeah.
And then I
Katrina,
get
how did you learn to do the mosaic? Which video did you watch?
I got a what's her name? Let me go over here. There's two people I follow, but the one that I learned last night, her name is Fiber Fox Studios.
Okay.
You can post her link if you want.
Okay.
Yeah. I look at it this way, Thomas. At least you sharpened the blade correctly.
Yep.
You wouldn't want to get cut with a dull blade. That'd be a jagged cut. That would hurt worse.
Thanks, Mark. Thanks, Patrick.
There's her link there. So yeah, this was regular $5.99. Do you want to know how much I had to pay?
How much did you have to pay?
According to this, I only had to pay 40 cents
Wow.
because of my discount.
Well, they ain't making no money off you, are they?
Nope. Oh, wait, hold on. Yep, 40 cents is what I paid. Yeah.
Strange just go sign her over a paycheck once a month. Here you go.
Sure am.
Not at them prices. She ain't got nothing to worry about.
She'll have to get a bigger apartment just to store the yarn.
Yeah, she's got a 40-foot container already on order.
40 foot. I heard 53. That'd be hilarious. Could you, if they locked everybody down and told everybody, oh, you guys stay home, you guys stay here, Katrina, we could just take her out in the middle of a field, put power in it, put internet in, and put a refrigerator full of food and beer and cigs and that, and just leave her with a 53-foot container full of yarn. She'd be in heaven.
I'd be set.
Put a porta pot, put a toilet and a bathroom in there and a kitchenette and open the door up in a year and a half and there'd be 500 sweaters and blankets and God knows.
Sounds good, Rosanna.
Oh, I'm getting cold. Knitting our sweater. Crochet.
Patrick, if you're sharpening them by hand, they are getting sharp.
I could do that, Precious.
Well, send it up, Patrick.
Hey, Mel.
Hey, Mel.
Don't talk about it. Just send it this way. We'll sharpen it.
Yeah, the one's supposed to be. Well, the one I paid $4.79, and the other one I paid 40 cents. Which I don't know why.
It must have been on sale to begin with.
Yeah.
Well, whoever rang you up hit the wrong thing.
No, because they're
Come on
both
down.
saying handicrafter. Both said $5.99. One said $4.79, and the other one says 40 cents, which is weird. And that's with 20% off.
Hey, Susan.
Well, heck, Thomas, if you own the tree company, I got 3 trees you can come down and cut down. Actually, I got more than that, but I got 3 for you to start.
Hi, Susan.
So what's
2
on
hard
the list for
maples and 2
tomorrow,
sugar.
Pops?
What's that, Jeff?
What's on the big list for tomorrow?
Nothing. Thank you, Susan. No, not really, Thomas.
No, I'm eating.
Hey, yeah, put them up there, Thomas. We want to see it.
No, we don't.
I was only kidding.
Hey,
Let him-
Susan M.
You
Send
really
Jeff
think I
one.
want to see that?
Send Jeff one in private messenger
Where'd he cut himself?
There you
I
go.
didn't see that.
on his calf.
Oh,
Don't send it this way. I ain't looking.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
only blood.
I can't stand to look at my own cuts.
Hi, Susan Burke.
I'll be right back. I got to roll a cigarette.
Okie dokie.
Okay.
Have two.
Yeah. Luna, you keep them in line. And you don't need to get up and go nowhere because I'm not. You don't have to follow me in the kitchen.
Sure she
She
does.
will.
Gonna keep a close eye on you. Just
I'm
like
not going
Sammy.
nowhere. I'm
She's
not
sitting
going
there right across the hallway watching.
No.
Susan M. asked what you're making, Diane.
I am making a blanket.
I'm eating rice and mushroom soup and toast, Ace. Something quick. Late
Yeah, I had
dinner.
leftover tuna casserole.
Mm.
I had
And I
made
put
nice.
tater tots in mine.
Mm-hmm.
I had kibasi,
I
mashed potatoes, and carrots.
Oh,
That's
I had
all.
me a
My
chicken
grandma
pot
taught me
pie.
that. My grandma taught me that years ago. Well, I air fry them. I don't put them in the oven, but she used to put them in the oven, cook the tater tots like 90%, then mix them in with the tuna casserole with the peas and carrots and all that good stuff. That's awesome. All those tater tots get a little crispy inside. It's just it's like having a baked potato and tuna casserole all rolled into one.
Yeah. Yeah.
It don't work good with French fries though, because they don't have
Uh-huh.
the breading on them.
My husband will not eat warm tuna.
Well, I don't blame him.
I love tuna casserole.
You can make chicken casserole the same way. Just
Yeah.
Yeah.
instead of tuna, use chicken. Chicken casserole with instead of tuna. Same recipe.
Geez, I got so many things to do tomorrow. I don't even know what to start on first.
Mhm.
I might as well do
Suppose.
nothing.
Time to go get this crap done.
Got to work, Scott?
When don't I work? I work at 5 nights a week. Hey, I should wear this hat to work. I got a guy that keeps screwing with me at the one truck stop. I'll wear this hat to work. You think they'll get his attention?
What the hell does it say?
It might.
Oh, okay.
New York State Correctional Services. Yeah, I think that's a good hat to wear to work.
Yeah.
So you're one of them guys that hangs out at the truck stop, huh?
Ooh, Tootsie Rolls are good, Susan.
I don't hang out at the truck stops.
Yeah.
There we go. That's a good
Tootsie
hat
Roll.
for
You
work.
just got done saying you do.
No, I go in there to fuel up. That's it. Hey, you guys got to fight over that bone. I'll take it away.
Yeah, Susan don't like hot tuna either. I
I
love
ain't
it.
fighting over no bone.
No, Maggie and Briggs are. I mean, not Briggs, Stratton.
Enjoy the Tootsie Roll. Yeah, they're all right when they're not frozen.
Mhm.
They're not fun when they're frozen.
No.
Oh, I do too. I love tuna casserole, tuna.
Yeah.
So who here knows how many licks it takes to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop? Riggs?
One. Mm. Tuna
One.
melts are really good too.
How do you
Oh.
figure one?
She just bites it.
Well, you stepped into that one, didn't you?
Oh my, Grandpa.
I said she just bites it. How did I step into something?
No, I meant her. She's got a way of walking right into not good.
I
huh?
know. I know.
No, Mark, tuna casserole is a wonderful thing.
So
Oh, salmon patties are really good too.
They still make them Charleston Chew things, I guess, huh?
Yep.
I
I
don't see
see.
many of that stuff up here.
I saved $24.39 in my discounts.
Dang.
That's not bad.
I wish I could find Millens now that the one store I used to buy them in closed. I don't find them anymore.
That's what my store sells. I'll show you. This is, I think cotton. I'm not sure, but I haven't. And it's 1 pound, and I get 20% off at $8.86. There's the factory mill ends.
Mm-hmm.
Look at the size of the balls. They're pretty
Oh, and there
big.
she goes talking about balls again now.
Yep.
I got big ones. Yeah.
You say you got big balls, Katrina?
Yep.
Yes, she did. I have to think to myself, somebody like her really shouldn't have any balls.
Kathy told me not to tell you, but I got some peach cobbler. But she told me not to tell you.
Okay.
Nothing like a battery dying in seconds.
I don't remember if I seen Chandler this morning or not. She posted on Instagram.
Carlsbad, New Jersey. I never even heard of that.
French.
That must be down there where Diane is, someplace.
What? I'm sorry.
Carlsbad, New Jersey.
Karlstadt? That's in Bergen
Carlsbad.
County.
It's Carlsbad.
Yeah, that's originally where I came from.
It is, Patrick.
That's where the Lion Brand factory is in Karlstadt.
What?
Yeah.
I need to come visit you.
What are you talking to Carlstadt?
We'd have a heyday.
I know we got a Frenchtown. I know we got a Grover's Mills.
There's a place up near me called the Windmill in Penn Yan, New York. It's all crafts and that. Katrina would go nuts up there. I'd have to drag her out.
Did you email her, Tank?
Okay.
Okay, you guys. Going to work. Hold down the fort.
Well, you have a good night at work, Scott.
Oh,
Got
Fletcher
doggies.
lives in Massachusetts.
Oh, you're talking to the doggies.
Mhm.
Well, that sucks, Thomas.
I thought he just bought a whole boatload of pipes, he said.
Yeah, every once in a while I'll mislay my Bic lighter, but I usually have a 7-pack in the kitchen drawer.
Yeah.
Look at that old flag up there. It looks nice.
We can't see nothing.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to see, but there it is.
Well, it's not hard to see. You can't see nothing.
See the light.
Oh, it's right under the. It's on. Well, it don't show up in there, but it's you can see it when you're in person, but it's there.
It's a UFO.
Yeah, there's I put another one of those lights right there over my trellis.
My neighbor has their yard lit up. It looks like downtown fucking Binghamton or
Oh,
something.
wow.
Downtown what?
Looks like downtown Binghamton, Scranton, something like that. Oh, next door.
Oh, well, Binghamton ain't far from me. Get in this old monster.
Come on, Briggs, you can do it. You ain't that old yet.
I got to put the hot rod away here in a couple weeks. Open up the garage and move some stuff around. We'll get her in there. Ain't leaving her outside over the winter.
I'm trying to find me a new hot rod before winter.
What are you trying to buy now?
I want a regular full size pickup again. It's fucking cheap, it's nothing but a pain in the ass.
What kind of truck you want? Extended cab?
No, I want a regular single cab, but I want at least a 1-ton dually.
What do you want 1 ton for?
Because I want 4 wheels in the back.
You don't have to buy that you don't have to buy a 1 ton to get that. You can get that in a 1/2 ton even.
What, 4 wheels on the back?
Yep. My
Okay.
old green monster I have out back, sitting out back with tarp over it. It's rear wheel drive, dually. 1/2 ton.
I want to find something I could buy a decent trailer and pull another
Alright, Kelly.
tractor around because this Jeep wasn't doing it.
Well, if you can afford the gas, that old one I got back there it's a custom built with a Pontiac 3.9 big block with a Muncie 4-speed that'd pull anything you could ever put behind it.
That is one good Danish, I gotta say.
Hey, Katrina.
Hey, Grandpa.
What's up?
Not much. What's up?
You know, there's going to be a test on this. Pay attention.
Word up.
Well, Precious, my former wife was from Scituate, Mass.
Hey, Kim. How's your mosaic going?
Oh, I was watching your one video, Grandpa, where you're driving around town and then you pull up in your driveway in front of your car. What were you doing? Driving your son's car?
Yep.
I figured. It's like, oh, I was watching your one video, Grandpa, where you're driving around town and then you
Yep.
pull up in your driveway in front of your car. What were you doing? Driving your son's car?
I love to crochet a cherry Danish.
Ooh. Terry Danish.
And then you pull up in your driveway in front of your car. What were you doing? Driving your son's car?
I love to crochet a cherry.
What the heck?
You got background
This
noise.
Thomas can't figure out how to turn the YouTube off.
Yeah,
I got
instead
YouTube on.
for Rise.
He's good now.
Listen here, Surgeon General.
Thomas ain't Surgeon General. He's Slash. We're gonna call him we're gonna call him Chainsaw Slash. The only trouble is he always slashes himself. But that's all right.
Yeah, then I got a muffler burn too.
Cool.
Yeah.
Chicks like scars.
Why is
Nice,
that,
Kim.
Patrick? You guys don't get that much snow out there, do they?
What?
Patrick says two-wheel drive trucks in Ohio are useless.
What?
They are. They get a lot of snow in Ohio.
Well, then, I
I
guess I'm definitely in the wrong state.
You drive across. Ohio on 20, especially. They get lake effect snow in Ohio.
Well, all four.
Yeah, he's right.
And I agree, Patrick.
Four-wheel drive trucks are useless on ice. No, everything's useless on ice.
Hell, and driving in Ohio with rear-wheel drive would be like driving. You'd be better off with four-wheel drive with bald tires, and literally, I've been in Ohio in the winter times, bad enough in a semi truck.
I've been across there, I don't know how many times. I never really had a problem, but then I was always loaded going either way.
Yeah, nothing drives good on the ice.
No.
But
It's fun watching people that think they can, though.
when it comes to trucks, you have to have a
Oh, yeah.
four-wheel drive here in Maine.
Oh yeah. I don't need four-wheel drive here because when we do get snow, they keep the streets plowed. But as far as ice and snow, I don't care if you have chains or studs. I wouldn't drive. Ice is no dice. I ain't going out in ice.
I never had to worry about driving too much in the snow in my truck. I usually had the big truck sitting in the driveway here. When the state called, I was out there until the snow was stopped and cleaned off.
There's a big difference in you're driving a dump truck full of snow, salt in it. Now, ain't it?
My truck never had salt in it. I had 3 concrete blocks that weighed 5,500 pounds each.
Seriously, dude. Cross on the green, not in between. They taught you that in 4th grade. Let's just cross the 4-lane highway with wearing black.
I graduated from the 3rd grade.
I didn't graduate. They just told me to please
Graduated,
leave.
right?
I got kicked out of grade school for not shaving.
Oh my.
That was back when they had to run room schoolhouse, huh?
Yeah.
That's all right. There was a girl that graduated in 1994. She was 25 years old, and she was in the senior class. She had like between the ages of 16 to can't remember how old when she finally stopped. She kept getting pregnant and having kids, and she kept going back, and they could not. They tried in vain to get rid of her, and they couldn't but they did. She was 25 years old when she graduated with her senior class.
I did, Mark. Getting full.
Right.
Probably the most popular kid in that senior class. She could buy beer.
That'll do it, huh?
There's just some vehicles in the wintertime here in Maine, Patrick, that just don't cut it. Most are 4-wheel drive. That Chevy Cruze I had, that was terrible in the snow.
I remember the 78 Ford, my white truck. That thing was great in the snow.
I mean, I used to have a van that was terrible in the snow. I put cement blocks in the back, and then that made the front end sloppy.
Scariest truck I ever had was a Ford Ranger.
You know what I used to do when I had nothing but a 2-wheel drive truck in the wintertime? If it's bad, I take the truck, open up the tailgate, it'd fill the whole truck back bed with snow, shut the tailgate, top it off, and fill the whole back end with snow. By the time the snow melted off the back of the truck, the roads were clear. It'd last about a week and a half.
Well, yeah, Jeremy, nobody's stopping on the ice. Best thing in Maine, if you can stand the sound, is having 4-wheel drive and studded tires. Because we get a lot of the black ice, as they call it.
Yeah, that's not fun when they hit that.
Well, hello, Daryl.
What's going on?
Hey,
Hey, Daryl,
Daryl, where'd you
cupcake.
come out of?
What's that?
Where'd you come out of? I didn't even see you come in.
Walk through the door.
I guess I gotta pay attention, huh?
What's everyone up to?
He's-
I'm watching the ball game and something else. Flipping back and forth.
Well, at least Daryl knows he could be the night stalker around you, Jeff.
No, I got my bodyguard here. He ain't sneaking around her.
Yeah, he'd just bring her a milk bone.
Hello, everybody. I'm doing well, Mark.
Well, I'm going to smoke a cigarette and call it a night.
Well, Pops, I almost made it a half hour.
You what?
Thursday's another day, though.
You almost made it a half hour?
Yeah, I almost made it the last half hour. A little bit short.
Oh. Yeah, well, I'm doing it a little bit early, so. Okay, well,
Ooh,
take care, Jeff.
bye, Jeff.
Bye, Jeff.
I almost said goodbye, Jeff.
Yeah, I know.
Right?
Holy. He didn't even give you a chance.
I didn't even understand what that was. And then, poof,
Yeah.
magic.
It was Jeff going exit stage right.
Yep.
Well, if you're leaving, Rosanna, you have a good night as well. And you as well, Michelle?
Are you getting off now, Grandpa?
No, I'm going to smoke a cigarette first.
Cool.
Oh.
Now, I ain't decided what I'm going to have for dinner yet. I got
Oh,
that
something
chicken.
with tuna in it.
Well, I have tuna, but I don't have any Cheetos to go with it.
Ooh.
Tuna melt.
That's good.
Mhm.
Mayonnaise.
Tuna melt.
Always could have cream tuna fish. Yuck.
Put it on bread.
I love my. Hey, Jennifer, I love my tuna fish.
Yeah, you put it in.
It's like a grilled cheese, but with tuna.
No, you bake it. Put it in the oven.
Oh.
Put cheese on top. It's got to be real. Yeah.
I could make a tuna
can't bel-
casserole.
I don't know.
I
why,
could make a
but my
tuna
nose is
casserole
big.
too, but I don't want to wait. You know, I want some instant gratification.
Sit, wait, be a line.
Thank you.
All right. I'm going to go.
I can't believe this old. I got an old Hills Growth department store that closed in the 80s. It's been empty since the 80s. And It's been for sale since the 80s. They just sold it for $800,000, supposedly, in our stores moving in that building.
We got a, hey Tim, we got a couple of stores going oh, they have another name for them. It's like a little mini mall.
Strip mall.
Strip mall.
Yes, there you go. Thank you. And
That's what this is.
There's one going in the big part of it, and then there's another building where I guess an eye doctor's office and something else going in. Oh, you're making your own.
Remember
pet?
Hill's department store?
No. Never been to one.
Hill's was bought out by Ames.
Oh, okay.
I remember Ames.
We had an Ames. That's the biggest building up there in that strip mall thing. There was Ames.
Yep, Hills bought out Ames, and then they opened up a new store and abandoned this Hills, and the Hills closed, I want to say, 87, 89. And it's been the building, the whole strip, the plaza had Hills, had a Little Caesars, a tattoo shop, a small, and a PNC. But the Hills closed, PNC closed, Little Caesars closed, and you got this great big strip mall with a tattoo shop in the middle. It's fun. Tattoo shop's doing good.
Yeah.
Come on, look at the kitty.
Hey, kitty,
Aw.
Yeah, his
kitty.
name's Trouble.
Aw,
Hey, kitty, kitty.
so cute.
Yeah, buds.
That's a big cat.
Yeah, it looks like it could be a Maine Coon, is it?
No, actually, he's a tuxedo cat.
Oh. Does kind of look like a Mancoon, doesn't it, Grandpa?
Yeah.
Oh. Tuxedo. What was the name of that cartoon? Tennessee Tuxedo.
Yeah. That was a penguin.
Exactly. You beat me to it, Grandpa.
No, I just the word made me think of that. Remember that? Oh, that was
Yeah. Kmart. You don't have any of those anymore. When Walmart
Nope.
come in, they all closed.
Oh yeah, when Sears bought out Kmart, the two of them killed each other off.
Is that who bought Kmart? Was Sears?
Yep.
Yep.
Our
No,
Sears.
I don't know if it was Kmart bought Sears, but what happened was Kmart and Sears merged. They kept some store and they kept the Kmart separate and the Sears separate, and then they started selling Craftsman tools in Kmart. But Kmart wouldn't do the returns, only Sears would. Then our Kmart closed, and then slowly but surely our Sears closed.
Yeah, because our Kmart went first, and
Yep.
then Sears went.
Yep.
Actually, Kmart did bought out Sears.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, one of the two.
Wow.
And yet you could still buy Sears stuff online.
Can you?
Yep, you go to online. Sears is still listed as online shopping.
Or just
Actually,
or
because
you
there is
search
still
Kenmore.
some Searses around.
Oh.
Yeah, I
Kenmore
know.
was all Sears products.
I know there was a couple of young guys that bought the Radio Shack franchise, and they sell things online under the Radio Shack name.
You remember when Sears used to that big, thick, huge wish book they'd send out every Christmas?
Oh
Yep.
yeah.
Oh,
I love the
man.
Radio Shack book too. The Radio Shack book that was nice.
Yeah. Well, they got rid of Radio Shack here, and it's now what is it called?
Katrina,
Source.
You're talking to someone that remembers it when it was Sears and Roebuck.
Oh, that's going way back. Wow.
I remember Sears downtown had it was 2-story, had a big escalator that went up the middle. Their downtown stores were a staple for years.
Did you guys used to have a byway?
Never heard of it.
No? It was a really
No.
back when I was younger. It's been years though. We used to have a byway. It was like a very cheap store that you can get things.
I think they've been
We had
called both that here, Tank. A strip mall and a shopping center.
I remember J.C. Penney's used to have a store downtown with an automotive department. You couldn't beat J.C. Penney for tires and batteries. They had awesome prices.
Hey, take care, Patrick.
Take care, Patrick.
Remember, Grandpa, you could buy a battery at Sears, not Sears, but Sears had their Die-Hard batteries, but J.C. Penney had a battery with a lifetime guarantee as long as you owned that car. It didn't matter if it was 10 years, 20 years. J.C. Penney honored that warranty, and
we've never had
they
a
stopped
JC
doing
Penney.
it.
Yeah, Montgomery Wards.
Yep.
Yep.
Wow.
Woolworths. We had Woolworths.
Yep.
But there was a store. There was a store in Elmira that if it was still around, I'd have to fight that. That'd be another store. I'd have to fight to get Katrina out. It was called Izzard's, and it was a 6-story apartment store from the 1920s, a local-owned store. And I'll tell you what, had an elevator, an old-fashioned elevator, went clank, clank, clank when you were going up. It was cool. They had an old-fashioned elevator operator wearing a suit. He'd open the door, and it was just a nice old-fashioned store.
I know, Kim. Byway wouldn't have lasted anyway. Someone would have complained about the name.
Oh yeah, exactly.
They could have just changed it to Anyway.
Yeah.
There you go.
Cowboys.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot about Bradley's.
Caldor,
Richie's.
Two Guys.
See, we never had those here.
Harold's Army Navy.
Huffman House Restaurants.
How about Schwinn Bicycles? The real Schwinn, made in Chicago.
Fire, fire, fire.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the only business that's booming in Chicago now is Mortuary. And you see that stupid ass mayor, she wants to start fining and suing the gang members.
Oh God.
Wow.
Suing the gang members for what?
Because of the violence that they're causing.
Oh yeah, I'll get right on that. Like you're gonna get anything out of a gangbanger.
I know, exactly. Put their asses in jail where they should be. Give the rest of the citizens firearms.
Grandpa, when I used to live in Georgia, the cops went on TV and they said, "Can you guys please stop shooting us?"
Wow.
Hey, it's they say, I keep saying it's a generational thing because it's like it's just like that. It's like the town meeting where the guy says we can just go hunt on down by the river and kill off these deer, and when someone said, when I said maybe I ought to ask the owner, and the council member said we don't need the owner's permission. I'm standing right there and I'm like, oh yeah, you don't, huh?
Hey, Jessica. Anyway,
And even
I'm getting out of here. I have to
Alrighty.
go make a trip. And while I'm giving,
Good.
while
I'll
I'm
probably
giving
see you guys over at Zach's.
yes.
All right. Good night, everyone.
Night, everyone.
Take care, everyone, and thank you, Diane, Katrina, Thomas,
You're welcome,
Scott,
Grandpa.
You're welcome.
and everyone have a great night.
You
Jeremy,
too.
love you, son.
Bye, everyone.
Fun, fun.